Most people think they know where their money goes. You pay your rent, your bills, your groceries, maybe a few nights out. But here's the shocking truth. The real money drain isn't the big expenses you track. It's the hidden costs that sneak into your budget without you noticing. These are the small leaks that slowly sink your financial ship. The costs you do not plan for but pay anyway. The charges you ignore because they seem tiny until they add up to hundreds, even thousands, over time. Let's break them down one by one so you can finally see what's eating your budget alive. One of the biggest hidden costs is subscriptions. Streaming services, apps, software, fitness memberships, even online news. Individually, they don't seem like much. $10 here, $20 there. But stack them up, and suddenly you are paying hundreds every single month. And the worst part? You're probably not even using half of them. Studies show that most people underestimate how much they spend on subscriptions by at least $200 per year, and companies make it hard to cancel. They design websites with hidden buttons and complicated steps, hoping you will give up. This isn't an accident, it's a business model. Another hidden cost that eats your budget is bank fees. Overdraft charges, ATM fees, monthly account maintenance. It might feel like just a few dollars, but it adds up fast. Banks made tens of billions last year alone from these fees. That's billions taken directly from people who didn't even realize they were paying so much. Then there are credit card interest charges. You think your balance is under control, but if you are not paying it off in full, the interest compounds. Even a small balance can cost you thousands in the long run. The banks know this. That's why they market credit cards so aggressively. They want you trapped in the cycle of paying interest forever. But that's not all. Hidden costs. That's a way to live in your everyday purchases too. Take food delivery apps. You see the price of your meal, but what about the service fee, the delivery fee, the inflated menu prices, the tip? Suddenly, your $20 dinner turns into $40. Do that twice a week and you've added over $4,000 to your yearly budget just on delivery. Coffee is another quiet killer. One latte doesn't seem like much. But at $5 a day, that's $150 a month, $1,800 a year. Over a decade, that's nearly $20,000 gone, money that could have been invested or saved. Let's talk about impulse buys. The little purchases you do not plan for but grab anyway. That extra snack at checkout. That Amazon deal of the day. It feels harmless, but impulse purchases account for over $5,000 per year for the average American. That's money literally disappearing because of clever marketing and emotional spending. Another silent killer is car expenses. It's not just gas. It is insurance, maintenance, repairs, registration, parking fees, tolls. Owning a car can cost over $10,000 a year once you add everything up. And if you bought a brand new car with financing, the depreciation is another hidden cost you rarely think about. Your car loses value every single day, even as you are still paying interest on it. Health costs also sneak into your budget. Even with insurance, co-pays, deductibles, and surprise medical bills can wreck your finances. The hidden costs of healthcare aren't just the obvious ones. It's also things like prescriptions, over-the-counter medicines, and even lost wages if you're too sick to work. Insurance is another area full of hidden costs. Home insurance, car insurance, life insurance. You may be overpaying simply because you have never shopped around for a better rate. Insurance companies count on customer loyalty, or rather, customer laziness. They quietly raise your premiums every year, hoping you won't notice. Utilities also come with hidden charges. Think about all the little fees in your electricity, water, or internet bill. Service fees, surcharges, taxes, mysterious other charges. You probably don't even read the fine print, you just pay it. But those small fees, multiplied over years, drain hundreds, if not thousands, from your budget. Another silent money leak? Convenience. You pay for convenience every single day without realizing it. Bottled water instead of tap. Pre-cut vegetables instead of whole. Name brand products instead of generic. Each decision feels minor, but combined, convenience costs can add thousands to your yearly expenses. Then there is technology. How many times have you upgraded your phone before you really needed to? Or bought the latest gadget because it looked cool? Tech companies design products with built-in obsolescence, meaning they stop working well after a few years to force you into buying again. It's not just a purchase, it's a cycle, and the cost keeps climbing. Travel has its own hidden costs too. It's not just the flight and hotel, it's baggage fees, resort fees, airport food, taxes, and tips. Suddenly, your affordable trip turns into a budget buster. And let us not forget car rentals, which often come with surprise insurance charges you did not plan for. Even housing has hidden costs. If you rent, you might pay application fees, pet fees, parking fees, or renter's insurance you didn't budget for. If you own, you are dealing with property taxes, homeowners association fees, repairs, maintenance, and interest on your mortgage. Housing costs are never just the number you see on paper, they are always more. Let's not forget taxes. Beyond your paycheck deductions, you pay taxes every time you buy something. Sales tax, property tax, gas tax, travel tax, the list never ends. And because they are built into the system, you do not notice how much of your income disappears this way. Even relationships can have hidden costs. Think about social spending, birthdays, weddings, holidays, dinners with friends. It's easy to overspend because you don't want to seem cheap. But these obligations quietly drain your savings over time. Another budget killer is inflation. The price of groceries, gas, and services creeps up slowly. You don't notice right away, but over a year, your budget buys less. Without adjusting your spending habits, inflation silently eats away at your money. So what can you do about all these hidden costs? The first step is awareness. Track every expense, no matter how small. Apps can help, or you can simply use a spreadsheet. The key is to make the invisible visible. Once you see where your money is going, you can start cutting the fat. Cancel unused subscriptions. Switch to a no-fee bank account. Pay off credit card balances in full to avoid interest. Cook at home instead of ordering delivery. Shop for insurance quotes once a year. Buy generic instead of name brand. The goal isn't to eliminate every cost, it's to eliminate the waste. You don't need to stop living, but you do need to stop letting hidden costs steal your wealth. Because here's the truth. It's not usually the big expenses that make people broke. It's the dozens of small ones they ignore. The coffee, the fees, the subscriptions, the upgrades. Death by 1,000 cuts. And once you control the hidden costs, you gain control over your financial future. You can save more, invest more, and build wealth faster. Instead of wondering why your money keeps disappearing, you will know exactly where it goes and how to keep it. So take a closer look at your budget today. Shine a light on those hidden costs. Because the sooner you find them, the sooner you can stop them from killing your financial goals. If you found this breakdown valuable, hit the like button right now. Don't forget to subscribe for more money-saving tips and financial strategies. And let me know in the comments which hidden cost surprised you the most. Your story might just help someone else save big too.